Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on another squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. And here's the return from inside the 5. So Washington's offense comes on the field first today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's 3rd down and inches. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The Huskies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking for 6. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's caught downfield. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. this one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, knocked right through. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Here's the throw deep downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Catch made on the left side. Keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's worked out from the 4. They're going for it. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Huskies. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. Now they get set to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the...
Oh, that one's picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And the Huskies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. And he'll be brought down. The Huskies come to the line in a hurry up. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage. And
it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
The pocket breaking down. And the protection breaks down yet again. Another sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
And the Nittany Lions will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. On the return, it's Jackson. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And the Washington offense retakes the field here, trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. A sack makes it second down and forever. To the air, it's Rodgers. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Try and muscle for the first down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. See if they can convert the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Down he goes, a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, caught over the middle. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. The Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. This one will be fair caught. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? With the catch, it's Jackson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Huskies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He dumps it off to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Pop over the middle. It's Jackson. Tackle, but first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Rodgers. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The Huskies will line up here on first down and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And second down and goal now for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They're going to run it here. Fighting off the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
And the Huskies will kick this away to get the second half going. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Allen. Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down. No huddle now for the offense. On first down, it's play action. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff from the shotgun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
To the air, it's Rodgers. Looking to the end zone, and he scores. Touchdown, Huskies. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point makes it 35-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll run it from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Short connection to the tight end here. and they get him down after the completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. So 3 quarters complete with this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Accurate throw, catch made near the sideline. He does get the foot down. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the same runner's got it again. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Fights through a tackle. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle it at the 44. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback, the pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Gets some space around the 30. The offense really clicking here. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Washington now operating in the red zone. The throw, it's Rodgers. Snags the quick throw. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here, 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And tackled after a small pickup there. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the 4th quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to...
Touchdown, Washington. And the route is on. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominated performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Lets it go quickly. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The gain moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Aller. Looking for the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Singleton. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And Indy Lions will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass complete on a crosser.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes a spectacular diving catch. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Washington Huskies.